For those of you who received this, I know I prank called you about selling the Berlin Wall, but hear me out. Carbon has... Oh, god damn it. Hey guys, what's up? This is TheFatRat, and today, welcome back to another Minecraft mod showcase. Today we're going to be reviewing the Heroes expansion mod that is by Lucraft, the same guy who made the Speedsters mod, and that's at least so far what I've reviewed from Lucraft. I'm pretty sure he has other mods out there. So, oh wait, no, he did do the Ant-Man mod. He did do Ant-Man mod. I forgot about that one. Ant-Man, I believe that's all I did. Ant-Man, Speedster, and this so far. But yeah, everybody was begging for the Heroes expansion, and I can see why. I did a little fiddling around with it, as I usually do with all my mods, and yeah, it is definitely worth all the begging and pleading. So of course you do have the Lucraft handy dandy book that you get. Do not quote me when I say handy dandy. I honestly was just trying to transition to it's the hero guide. So the hero guide is with Lucraft. Once you have any Lucraft mod, you have the hero guide because it's probably the most... Actually, it is the most handy book in the whole entire mod because it teaches you the power, or actually shows you the powers of which hero is in this mod. So you have about maybe 4 heroes if I'm getting this down right. So you have the Green Arrow, Ghost Rider, Thor, and Doctor Strange. Now that's not a lot considering it is, you know, supposed to be an expansion. You know, I thought there'd be more heroes to this, but let me just say right now, the 4 heroes that are in this mod, they're definitely worth the full-on begging and pleading. So anyways. Of course, you do have the suit maker, which was from the Speedsters mod, so you are going to need to use this, which, you know, I think this comes with Lucraft core, and of course it has the armor stand. But the suits are not here, they're actually downstairs. Well, Vanilla's room is actually quite being... It's a little bit scared right now, I mean... Oh, no, I had to punish you. And well, lo and behold, we are here, and these are all the suits that are in the mod. Now, of course, you are going to need to use the suit maker in order to make all these suits. But these suits are actually pretty freaking... Like, some of them are hard to make. But, of course, you do have the superpower capsules. So, yeah, now you know how to make the syringes. This will not only help you with this mod, but this will also help you with Speedsters mod. Since the Speedsters mod, you're going to need to learn how to make the syringe in case you want to make yourself some... What was that called? Velocity 9 or the Speedster Guzz? I don't know. Now, each and every single one of these guys have their own weapons. Of course, Thor doesn't look like he has his hammer right now, but of course, Thor's hammer... Actually, where the hell did I put Thor's hammer? This it? Oh, here you go. Here you go. Okay, so these are all... Okay, there you go. There's all the items. Okay, so these are all the items that are in the mod so far. You got Captain America's shield, which is kind of weird because, you know, you don't really have the Captain America suit in this, but I guess he will be added later on. You do have the Weapon X injection syringe, which, by the way, in order to get to get some of these, like, you know, the Spirit of Vengeance DNA, or to get the Weapon X or Wolverine's power, I'm just gonna make it easier and simple for you guys. To get Wolverine's powers or Ghost Rider's powers or pretty much any of these guys' powers, it's actually kind of difficult because, for one, let's just shoot up straight here. Now, you guys know me, I'm not exactly the best sometimes when it comes to this, but when it comes to, like, DNA splicing and stuff, I'm most likely not the best for this. But this DNA extractor, this is the only way you're able to actually, as far as I'm concerned, how you can get some of these powers. The only thing is I've tried looking up on the forums, and it does not say anything, or even... Oh, crap. Also, want to show you guys something real quick. Just to make sure you guys know that I'm taking, you know, taking consideration of all your mods. I made a little mod board here to make sure that I keep track of all the mods I do. Oh, so yeah, we gotta remove that. And then now I'll have to make more boards. You know, we'll do that now. Alright, so yeah. These are all the mods so far, so every time you guys suggest a mod, I'll put it up here on the board, or whenever I find whenever I find a mod, I will put it up here as well. So yeah, you guys get a little tidbit of that if you're watching this mod showcase. But yeah, so now with all that done, let's finally just get on to all that cool stuff. I mean, that's why you guys are mostly here, and I must say, I'm here as well for the cool stuff. So right now, let me just show you guys how to make Captain America's shield, which you can't. Okay, how about the injection? Well, to make it, ooh. Okay, so a filled syringe. In order to get the filled syringe, okay, the DNA extract. Oh, wow. Oh, no wonder why everybody was telling me. Okay, so you need to make sure you have what's it called? J-E-I, just enough items Wait, just enough. Oh wow, it is JEI. I'm dumb. In order to get the actual Wolverine's powers, you're gonna need to get claws, and you're gonna need to use a filled syringe. And you put this in the DNA extractor, and you should be able to get Wolverine's claw. But the thing is, where the crap do you get the claws though? Like, I'm pretty sure there's no mob here that actually gives you the claws unless you fight the polar bear. I mean, shit, if you want to fight a polar bear, that's up to you. I'm not doing that. Next thing we got here, which I believe is the cloak of levitation. Now, of course, there's no crafting recipe to this, and I did not find a way in Minecraft, at least, you can find a cloak of levitation. Same goes for the classic bow, which, of course, the classic bow is just, well, I honestly, in my opinion, I think the Superheroes Unlimited mod did the arrow justice. In that version of it. That's just my opinion, because while this is well modeled, don't get me wrong, the bow on this is well modeled, and the compound bow that they did on Superheroes Unlimited was well modeled as well. I just feel like I felt like they should have had their own arrows like Superheroes Unlimited, but I don't know. But I really do like this. I mean, look at this thing. Looks dope. All these items are great and all, but they're useless if you don't look the part. Now you gotta look the part if you want to be if you want to use this mod. All right. So first off, we're gonna go with my obviously my favorite out of all this, which is Ghost Rider. Now Ghost Rider, he doesn't really have any movies. I mean, the dude had like what, 2 movies, and that was it. It was like a few years back. Now we're out here, and I show you guys the suit and all. You guys might want to click on this plus if you're following along with the mod, because that's actually I used to do back then when I looked at mod showcase, and it was really good. The young days. Okay, anyways, so now you got this little menu over here if you press the little plus button, and it basically shows you your abilities, your customizer, and suit abilities. All 3 of these are amazing. This is what makes this mod that caught my eye immediately, because 1, Lucraft took into consideration of customization. Now, your fire, you can change the color of it. So I changed it to red, but of course you can change it to whatever color you want. So I'm gonna add a, let's say I want it to be black flames. Yeah, that's actually pretty ominous. Or let's say I want it to be go on full flame on, it's cool too. Or how about golden flames. There we go. Save it, and you just save that, cancel, and then you go back here, and then abilities. This will tell you exactly what you need to do. So of course the max level you can for getting most of the powers is level 10. So to get XP, all you need to do is just get 10 regular Minecraft EXP or experience. Yeah. So all you gotta do that. Once you get level 10, you are able to transform completely. And I'll show you guys how to do that. Half control allows us to do this. This is like you're able to control your powers, but you're not full on, bony and bonerific, all that good stuff. Punch increases your damage if you enable killed mobs will end up in the nether. Oh, if enabled, killed mobs will end up in the nether. That's actually cool. Fireball throws fireballs with right click. That's pretty simple. Healing speeds up your healing and even tells you all these other effects and stuff, and how a few little perks in there when becoming Ghost Rider. The first Ghost Rider, which was Johnny Blaze, he has a motorcycle, which we'll go over. This one has a car. You're able to drive in the car, and you look dope while they're doing it. Of course, it doesn't make any noise and stuff, which I wish it made actual car noises, and of course, I suck at driving, and of course, it's raining. The car is a little bit weird. The driving's weird. You drift around a lot, so it's not exactly the best when it comes to handling, but it definitely gives you that Ghost Rider feel. Now, of course, let's get out of this car real quick. If you left click to get rid of it. Now, like before, of course, you are able to throw fireballs if you right click, and you just do it again, and you make someone explode. That's pretty much it. Now, of course, you are able to enable the punch. You are also able to turn off your ghost riding powers, but we're not here for that. We're also here for the true transformation. We're not here for half control. We want the full chub. You don't want half chub, you want full chub. So press J, and of course, yeah, this cool little animation, and you're the Ghost Rider. And look, your hands are all, flamed up, and your whole face is like all, you got nothing. You're full on bony. And of course, you can just change back into normal form, and look at the flesh. Like, I love how Lucraft incorporates its freaking, what's it called? Whoever's behind the animation part of it, it's really nice. So like, look, watch it again. Your whole flesh deteriorates, and now you're all bony. That's not what my skeleton really looks like, but now you're all pissed off and stuff. Now, of course, the cool thing about this is when you go in your vehicle, you'll notice that there's actually flames now, like on the tires, on the ceiling, and of course in the little exhaust in the front of your car. Or I don't actually know what that's called. Nozzle? Is that what it's called? Nozzle? I don't know. But yeah, that's the car. And I don't think anybody else can get in your car unless, you know, they're the Ghost Rider. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And of course, I'm pretty sure your powers are enhanced when you fully transform. So yeah, that's the Ghost Rider for you. Now let's actually go into the next Ghost Rider, which I'm just going to show you your suit. Press H right here. You get the bike. Everything's all normal, but you press J, you transform. And guess what? You're all fucked up. First, oh, I have 2 heads. Okay. Okay, there we go. I guess don't transform when you're, oh my goodness. So, when you're on the bike, your character is a bit buggy. You got your head's like all over the place, but it's all good, and your fire doesn't go out, which is nice. And back it up. Back. No. God damn it. Now for the chain, which the chain is actually a bit more. Mostly, it only somewhat works because it's still in a work in progress. Because the way I found out how it works, it's kind of weird. First off, so let me just put on the chain. So yeah, you put the chain on right there. So when you put the chain on, it has a little bit of a tint. Has a little red tint on it. So like it shows that it's burning and it's hot. And it's fire. So yeah, the key is that's set to me is Y. So if you press Y, you're actually able to grab on to certain mobs while the chain's on fire. Now, of course, this guy's not gonna get on fire because 1, he's in the water, but I can actually pull him towards me if I press Y again, and he's not cooperating. Come here. And now he's on fire. Oh dear. No, get back in the water. Come here. There we go. So now, oh, he's dead. All right. So now, of course, I gotta drag him. Come here. The range on this isn't exactly the best, but you're basically able to grab on to one of these guys, and if you transform. Well, first off, let me just turn off my transformation right now. So now the chain's it's not hot at all. So if I bring this, I can still use the chain, so I can bring him towards me. But of course, if you were to do half control, you can burn the chain still, and you can kill him. But I'm not gonna do that. I want to bring him to the water. Come here. I'm gonna bring him to the shore. What am I saying? Come here. And now I'm gonna burn you. Look at that. Look at that squeezy noises. Squish, die. Alright, so now we're on to the next hero we got here, which is Green Arrow. Now, Green Arrow, this follows the CW series, and my god, there's like 3 suits, but all of them have one thing in common, and it's probably one of my favorite. So when you put the Green Arrow hoodie or suit on, you will notice that the Green Arrow suit has this awesome, I don't know how to describe it, I guess shade to the hood, and you actually, it actually like is a good representation of how Green Arrow was for the first season, where like you barely could see his eyes because everything was just dark, and he had like, I think he had like, what was it, masking paint? Does it really look like anything? Oh, there we go. So now the mask is gone. Before it didn't. You barely could even see the mask in this one. Okay, so the mask is kind of useless when you have the hood, when you have the full or the chest plate on. But yeah, this is the latest Green Arrow suit, if I'm not mistaken. Let me actually get the bow in this. Pretty sure the bow is the same damage as a normal bow. So yeah, bow's the bow. You can be Green Arrow if you want. Nothing really different. But yeah, that's Green Arrow for you. Now, of course, that upstairs, if you guys saw before, there were 2 hammers. And of course, you guys are obviously wondering like, that's clearly not Thor. Well, guess what? It's freaking Thor. So this is Thor's hammer, and there's 2 different types of hammers, which I don't actually know why there's 2 different types of hammers. Maybe one of you guys can enlighten me on why he has 2 different hammers, which I know this is Thor's hammer. This is definitely Thor's hammer. I don't know what this is. This looks like a really cooler. It has like a little axe in the front, and it actually looks a bit more bulkier, or a bit more what's it called? Heavy hitting than this actual one. But yeah, this is Thor's hammer, or these are Thor's hammers. And what Thor? Well, actually, let me see my ability change, because yep, I'm the God of Thunder now. Okay, so this Thor, what he has is that he has healing. Healing is like much more, I'm assuming, stronger than Ghost Rider. You get strength, punch damage, sprint speed, jump boost, and resistance. So nothing really like ability wise like the Ghost Rider, but what you can do is if you hold shift and left click, you can throw your freaking hammer any minute now. Any minute now. There we go. So yeah, the throwing on this is a little bit buggy. Let me show you. So look, it'll ricochet off stuff, and then all of a sudden it just starts doing some weird crap. Look at that. But yeah, also if you right click, you can charge the electricity and bring down the thunder, people. And so yeah, he also has a cool little sound animation when you hit stuff. Actually, let me just hit something with this. I just want to hit one freaking thing. Shulker, I hate you guys anyway. Oh, where are you? Shazam! Wrong hero. Yeah! 1.3 attack speed, 13 attack down, stronger than the diamond sword. I'm not surprised. Now, of course, you can't be Thor unless you have the costume. So I'm gonna put on his Dark World costume right now. And voila! Wait, I don't have the cape. Give me the cape. There we go. And now you have the cape. And guess what you can do with the cape? You can look freaking amazing. Look at this. I am truly Thor now. Mjolnir! Wait for it. Just give it a second. I know this takes long, right? I ain't gonna wait that long. As simple as that. And look, you got little sparks on the hammer. And of course, you got the Avengers one, which he had like no sleeves. And you put that back. Yeah, I gotta show you guys the Green Arrow. Let me show you guys the Green Arrow one. And of course, this is the second Green Arrow suit. Oh no, this is the third one. My bad. Wait, hold up. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come here. This is the upgraded Green Arrow suit, which this one is actually my favorite because it shows it doesn't have the sleeves. All right, next guy we got here, which is Doctor Strange, and Doctor Strange, he's oh wait, no, we don't have. Wait, what am I saying? Oh, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 5 heroes. My bad. Okay, so yeah, actually 5 heroes. But basically, I'll go over the 5th one in a bit. But this is Doctor Strange. What Doctor Strange can do is, well, he can only do this. He can levitate. That's it. Ah, perfect. Okay. Yep, it's done. Okay, so now the last hero we're gonna go over is Wolverine. Now, of course, everybody knows Wolverine now because it's Wolverine, guys. Guy with metal claws, always pissed off, can smell things really good. So we inject ourselves with the injection of Wolverine's powers, and there we go. All right, so now on the last hero we got, which is Wolverine. And what Wolverine's got is, well, he makes you look like Wolverine. His eyes glow, and you got this super speed when you become Wolverine. So let me show you guys his abilities real quick. So when not the God of Thunder, what the fuck? Okay, so actually there's 2 different types of syringes when it comes to Wolverine. So the injection, what this does is, well, it gives me claws. I'm just gonna go on the next power we got here, which is Weapon X. And what Weapon X does, it gives you the full set. All right, so now that we got claws and we got Weapon X abilities, now let me show you guys what Weapon X has to offer. So his abilities, he's got main claws, he's got off claws. Basically, you can turn on and off his claws, or you can summon both claws, and you can have smell detection. Now, smell detection is probably my favorite when it comes to Wolverine, because when you press V, you can see all entities that are near you, meaning all. So if I go down here, you can see Vanilla having fun. I don't think there's any other mobs around here. Yep. Oh wait, there they are. The squids, you can see the squids. So every mob or any entity is highlighted green. So that's the cool thing about this little smelling ability. Now, of course, we're here also for the claws. So press I. You got both bone claws right here, and it's great. Look at that. Now you can like go around and be all crazy like and stuff. But yeah, so basically this is what Wolverine does. You can also enable 1 claw if you want. So you can enable 1 claw if you want. Or of course you can also enable the other. There we go. So that's pretty much it with the whole Heroes expansion mod. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment down below what you think. I really want to figure out what the hell the DNA extractor does, because I feel like that this mod is still incomplete. It's still incomplete, but it does surpass the Carbon Duck, testing grounds of the fact that it is a freaking awesome mod. So hopefully in the future I'll have more heroes and also get a few things fixed and a little bit more things explained and fleshed out. But yeah, with that being said, awesome mod. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to leave your mod suggestions down in the comments below. With that being said though, we'll see you guys in the next episode.